final update on the future of Marvel's Avengers. This is from Avengers.com. There was talk of it moments before this press release was put out, but here we go. To our amazing community. After 2.5 years and introducing 12 of the Earth's mightiest heroes, following update 2.8 on March 31st, 2023, we will no longer add new content or features to Marvel's Avengers. All official support for the game will end on September 30th, 2023. Even after official support ceases on September 30th, 2023, both single and multiplayer gameplay will continue to be available. See below for more information. And then things about the update. As a show of our appreciation for our community, starting March 31st, 2023, we will make all the game's marketplace, challenge card, and shipment cosmetic content available to all players for free. Every single outfit, takedown, emote, and nameplate from the marketplace, challenge cards, and shipments, will be free for all players from this date onwards if you own a copy of the game. Gifting the full library of the marketplace cosmetic content is a way to thank our community by letting everyone experience the breadth and depth of content in Marvel's Avengers. We know this is disappointing news as everyone in our community has such a connection to these characters and their stories. We're so grateful that you came on this adventure with us. Your excitement for Marvel's Avengers, from your epic photo mode shots to the threads theorizing who our next heroes would be to your Twitch streams, has played a large part in bringing this game to life. We hope you continue to play and enjoy Marvel's Avengers. We can't thank you enough for your support and for being part of our super team, Marvel's Avengers development team. Also, don't believe it was said in here, but the game will also be delisted shortly after this final update goes through. Once support is pulled, you will no longer be able to buy Marvel's Avengers. So if you have any interest at all, now is the time. I'm sure the servers will still be up. It's just that, you can't buy anything in it. And I mean, this is the best of a bad situation, right? Like from the jump, Marvel's Avengers didn't have a really good shot. It was handed to a team that excels in single player narrative set piece action and not so much in multiplayer games of service models. And the game showed that, it was a tale of two games from beginning to end, where there were moments in that campaign where it so desperately wanted to be Uncharted. It so desperately wanted to be Tomb Raider, but it was forced into this, monetization model in which we had to make every level replayable and, all these, heroes be able to be played in every single level. And that, crippled level design, it crippled enemy design, it crippled gameplay, and you were left with a game that didn't know what it wanted to be, and it struggled for a long time to get on its feet. And when it got on its feet, it didn't offer enough to bring people back or keep people interested. I was shocked when the War for Wakanda expansion dropped and I hopped in to play as Black Panther for a little bit just to see what that was like. It was good. It was fun. It was a solid time. Like, the mechanics were still Marvel's Avengers, which were fine. Like, the game is fine. It's not a bad game. It's just fine. But I was shocked to see the subtitles still, like, were broken, like, from launch. And this was a year out. And I was like, really? Mm-hmm. Really? The subtitles are still like this? It was for new content too. Like, you did it for new content as well as, like, not just the old. So I was shocked to see that. But I mean, at least, like, they're doing their best to appease the community. All of the cosmetic stuff being free, all of the things that, would require grinding or payment or whatever. They're saying, hey, we're gonna, make that available to everybody for as long as we can.
Yeah.
So
I should mention, hey, Phil, how you doing?
He's just sitting in the chat. He can't be seen. He's not being seen. You don't need to bring attention to him.
No. See, that's why I was going to ask him if he could...
Should I say anything? I mean, I'm muted. I was muted, but what's up?
I was going to ask you to leave solely because it's messing up my thing.
Oh, okay.
My recording. I'm sorry to kick you out, Phil. I don't want to do it to you.
Oh, yeah. Because of... Yeah, it would mess with that. Yeah. Okay, interesting.
Sorry, Phil.
Sorry, Phil.
I'll buy you a shake next time.
Oh, dude, the milkshake sounds so fucking good right now. But yeah, I mean, this sucks. It's just a fail. He commented in the chat. It's just a failure of leadership and everybody rushing to get the new the new hotness that is games of service, that is ongoing live services. And you would think something like the pitch of, hey, we have the Avengers. You get to play as your favorite hero and, go out and do missions with your friends and so forth. And we have different cosmetics and different mission setups and, events. Like, it just kind of, the comic book setup just kind of automatically plays into that. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's going to work this time around. It looks like it didn't work this time around, rather.
It did not. Maybe next time when they actually have a focus. Because my only really thing I need to add is it's pretty self-explanatory. Game didn't do that well. It's failing. But as you said before, they wanted to make a single-player game. If we're going to continue the theme of this episode of the show, it was upper management that were the ones who really wanted that live service game, which, from all accounts, seemed like it kind of killed it. So, if you want to blame someone for how this game ended up, I think you have an easy target. Very easy one.
Yeah, I've got nothing else to say.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, other than like now eyes get drawn to Suicide Squad, which, a screenshot of that leaked showing that there's a battle pass in that game, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, it's true!" And I was like, guys, I thought they were very open and honest that this was going to be a games of service game, talking about Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. And I don't know, I have more faith because hopefully, ideally, that Rocksteady has been planning for this a little more than Square Enix at the time was planning for Avengers. Eidos Montreal, that's who developed it. Montreal?
Yeah. Did it say?
Nope, Crystal Dynamics. I knew that. Come on now, son. Anyways, I assume Rocksteady, is going to come out with a better game. It's just a matter of does it work, and has the idea of games of service plus superhero, has that well been poisoned? I don't think it has been, but I also don't think Suicide Squad killed the Justice League is a good, I don't think that's going to work. So we're going to see. I think we're going to come out with a better game than Avengers was, but still not going to catch the world on fire in any way. So now, Connor, I mean, that's the end of the two major games of service games that came out and flopped. Well, I guess Fallout 76 is still kicking around. But Anthem and Avengers, rest in peace. I really thought Fallout 76 would have died before Anthem.
So did I.
I cannot believe. I mean, they're committed to it, so at least they're committed, and it seems like they've turned that around a little bit.
It's fun for enough people.
Fun for enough people. Free for PlayStation Plus this month, which is cool for whoever wants that, I guess. I'm cool. I don't like Fallout enough to care about that.
I got more stuff to do.
Yeah, same. Yeah. I've got to finish my replay of Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Almost done with that, I bet. Almost done with that, I bet. I think.
We're getting there.
Okay.
We're getting there. We're about to go charge Shenmue HQ.
Nice.
But I'm cleaning up side quests first. There's a lot of side quests in that game.
Yeah, there is.
Some would say too many.
No, there's no such thing.